Hello and welcome to a new vlog. I am just packing for our trip. I think I said in the last vlog that we were going to go power boating. It's in the Highlands, so we're travelling there today. So I'm just packing up. I've got all my waterproofs and outdoor gear so that I am not cold. I don't think it's going to be that cold. What's the weather in Pitlochry?
Tomorrow in Pitlochry, there will be scattered showers, with a high of 9 and a low of -1.
Okay, so scattered showers. But we can deal with that. I'm going to just tie my hair up because who wants to be driving a boat when there's lots of wind? I don't think that's closing. Sweating now. Right, packed. Good morning, we are now back in a familiar location. I had the best weekend, it was so much fun. We drove up to Pitlochry and we stayed there for 2 nights and we had the power boating on the Saturday. The power boating was so good. If I can link the website down below, then I will. We were on just these little tiny boats. They were almost like jet skis, but like not jet skis, they were like little boats, but you like sat on them like a jet ski. I drove for a wee bit. I only drove on the slow bit because I think the guy was doing a lot of like harsh turns and like little circles and little donuts and big bends, and that's Andrew's domain. He can have his fun doing that. Now I'm just on my lunch from work, and I'm going to try and do these key rings. I said that I was going to do crafts in my last vlog, and this is what I was going to do. I want to do like key rings, little plastic key rings. So what I've got is I've got shrink plastic, and then basically just draw on this and then you put it in the oven and it'll shrink and become like hard plastic. So it's like wavy plastic just now, but it'll become hard plastic. So I'm going to try on a design I didn't draw myself. It's actually a book sticker that I used to have on my Kindle, and it's from Etsy. I'll link the sticker down below. I'm not going to sell these, obviously they're just for me. So and this is just a practice one to see how it looks like. I have a design that I want to do after I practice a bit, but I just want to do this one today. It's like an iced coffee cup. So basically all I have to do is just draw it. So I've got it on my iPad, and I'm just going to put this on top and trace through it because it's kind of see-through-ish. And then I've just got pencil, and everyone said use colour pencil. Everyone said that the videos that I watched said that the permanent marker or like felt pens bled once you put it in the oven, so I don't want that. So that's what I'm doing just now. And you need to do everything flipped because you're doing it backwards. Right, are we ready? I'm not ready, but we're going to do it. Okay, we're getting there. We're on to the hard bit now. Okay, my hand nearly cramped right off, but that is what we've got so far. It's quite cute. The writing was really hard. So my hand is really sore. So right, now I'm going to colour it in, and then I have the oven preheating. That actually took so long to colour in. Blooming heck. But I also don't have a fine line Sharpie. Everyone said use permanent marker for the outside. This is a water and fade proof fine line pen, so I'm going to try this for the outline. I'm going to let that dry. This is what we've got so far. It's going good. Just need to do the words again. My hands are going to cramp. Okay, this is taking so much longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm going to cut it out now. This is what we've got. I literally like how I thought that this was going to take like 5 minutes. It's not. No, I've just smudged it all. No! God, just keep going. Touch it up when I'm finished. You were probably watching me smudge that going, oh Gabrielle, you've touched it. Oh well, it's our first one, we can relax. We're all good. We're all fine. I think we can admit that this one is not going to be good. Please don't use this as a tutorial on how to do shrink plastic art, because this obviously didn't go well. Right. Also need to put a hole in it. Got a punch with the kit. I'm just going to put a little hole here. Right, we have a hole. Right. Right, how do you put it in the oven? I'm gonna go put it in the oven. It says it takes 1 to 2 minutes, right? We're going. Okay, this is what we have. I think if I didn't smudge the letters, like the top letters seem okay, but I think if I didn't smudge the letters, it would have looked pretty cute. But it did shrink a lot more than I thought it was going to shrink. So I'm going to need to take that into consideration for my next one. And it took 1 minute in the oven, for reference. I'm actually going to do another one. But I'm going to do a more simple design than that one, because that was so stressful. I'm going to do a fire heart one. Okay, this one looks a lot more promising. I made it a lot bigger. I used Sharpie and it looks a lot neater. There's the hole for the keyring. It's a fire heart. If you know, you know, the Bookish girlies will get it. Okay, this one turned out a lot better. You can see. She looks cute. Still see pencil marks, but I'm really not that bothered. It's meant to look homemade because it is homemade. Now I'm going to pop in the keyring. So what you need for this, the pack that I got on Amazon came with the little keyring and jump rings. It didn't come with pliers. These are my own. But you'll need a jump ring and a little keyring thingy. You can get the pack. You can get a pack of the pliers on Amazon. I'll link them. And then you can, the pack that I used came with all this, with the shrink plastics. So all you need to do is just open the jump ring. If you've ever made jewellery before, then you'll probably find this okay. And there you go. You have a little key ring. Isn't that so cute? It looks homemade, but as I said, it's meant to look homemade. And I'm only making this one today. I know we have our little failure. I'll maybe do some more detailed ones at some point, but I'm quite happy with that. I think that's very cute. Good morning, or is it afternoon now? It's afternoon now. It is a new day. It is now Tuesday. Gosh, I cannot keep track. But look at my pyjamas. Look. Aren't they the cutest thing you've ever seen? My friend found these in Sainsbury's and I couldn't find them up here, so she sent me them. She's from Essex, so she went to a big Sainsbury's and found them. They're really hard to get, apparently. So if you were wanting to get them, I would go and hunt in like a really big Sainsbury's. Also, I made another keyring. Let me show you. You see that? It's a little bit. It turned out a lot better than my first one. There's a lot of bubbles in this one I'm finding on the plastic. I don't know if that's just because I just got like a cheap set of the plastic. And there's a little cut in them, but it's just for me. So I think it's really cute. Also, I ordered a dress. And I'm pretty sure this is it. I ordered, well, I was looking at a dress and it's kind of like, well, I didn't know it was designer, but then when I went to look for it, once I saw a picture of it, I realised that it was about £500. And I'm probably not going to wear the dress that much, and £500 is just a bit steep. So I found a dupe on Amazon. Usually I don't really do dupes of like clothes, I just take the loss. But this one I really wanted. For Italy. I'm going to Italy soon. I'm sure this dress is going to be really bad quality, but we shall see. Okay, do you know what? It's actually quite nice. The material, there is a seam here, which I don't love, but the material is actually okay. This is the skirt. It's like got all this print on. Do you see what I mean? Like, I probably wouldn't wear this like loads. The top fits well. It's like little elastic at the back. It is a wee bit see-through on the skirt, but I just wear like nude underwear with it. It's really long, like really long. It like just grazes above my feet. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It looks Italian. I feel like this is a vibe. What do we think? Do we like it? A quick reading update. Ignore my chair, it makes such a loud noise. But I finished all my cowboy romances that I wanted to read. Well, I had 2 that I never got to, but I'll get to them at some point. 10's enough. 10 was enough for the month of April. I had the best time. Don't get me wrong, I had the best time, but I don't think I'll be going back to cowboys for a bit. But what I'm going straight into is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I have had this on my bookshelf for just over a month now. One of my TikTok followers sent me it and I have been so excited to read. There are some things in this book that I don't know enough about. If you've read Omegaverse books, then you'll know. I'm also going to open this bookmark to go in it. My friend sent me this from, well, not from, she went to Sri Lanka and she got me this and then she sent me it. So it's some little dried flowers on there. Ooh, so I'm going to pop that in here. So I'm excited to read that. I've just went through my May TBR on TikTok, but I'll show you a couple of reads that I'm going to do. The other one that I'm really excited for is Powerful by Lauren Roberts, and if you know, you know. I'm expecting to cry at this, but I did get the physical version because look at these sprayed edges. They're from The Works, and I'm just obsessed with the covers of these books. They're just so pretty. I was getting myself all stressed out on what I was going to read, but I think I'm just going to take it easy, and I'm just going to mood read, basically. And I'm in the mood, apparently, for vampires and werewolves. I've also made myself an iced coffee. I am just living my best life. I've got quite a bit of work to do this afternoon, and then after that I'm going to chill and start my book. Hello and welcome to another day. It is now Thursday. It's been a couple of days since I last spoke to you, but there has been construction work going on my street and it's just not the vibe. I think the last time I spoke to you I was just about to start Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Spoiler alert, I finished it. I ate this up, I think because it was so different to what I'm used to. It was kind of weird. Not gonna lie, it was kind of weird. I was encountering things that I've never encountered before. If you know, you know. All the Omegaverse girlies will know what's happening. I didn't know what's happening. I didn't know. So I learned a lot. Would I read another one? Yes. Yes, I would. Ali Hazelwood does female main characters so well. They're always so quirky and they've got like things to them. I love all of her female characters, to be honest. And this was no exception. Although she was called Misery, I thought that was a bit unfortunate. I'm now on to Powerless. No, not Powerless. Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I'm ready for heartbreak. I'm a fair amount in. I'm like halfway and I did look. I didn't look at the last line, but I was seeing how many pages it was, but there's like a little sneak peek of the next book at the end, which I'm not going to read. I did have this conversation not long ago, but do you guys, like, if there's like a sneak peek to the next book at the end of a book, do you read it? Because I don't. Let me know if you're the same, because I don't do that. I've never done that. See if I read this and I'm like, Lauren, why have you done this to us? I'm gonna be upset. But see if this leads into the next book. See if we needed this for the next book, I will understand. But if you just put this in here just to break our hearts, that was cruel. That was a cruel move. Do you know what else has happened recently? The movie The Idea of You, is that what it's called? Has came out on Amazon Prime today. And I thought it was going to be in the cinema, but it's not. It's on the telly. So I think I'm going to watch some of this on my lunch. I have made myself some scrambled egg on toast. So yeah, let's watch a bit of this movie. My thoughts on the movie? Yeah, it's fine. I'm probably not going to film much more from here because this week has just been so all over the place. If you watched last week's vlog, you would have seen that we were looking at a house and we went and saw it twice. We are wanting to buy that house, so all the offers have to be in by tomorrow, and then we'll find out if we get it, and I really, really hope that we do get it. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. Stay tuned for next week because I will let you know if we got the house or not. Bye guys!